So, we caught Osama bin Laden. I'm honestly not sure how I feel about this. I mean, some could see it as a very positive thing. Others not. Roughly 10 years ago, he is thought to have been the orchestrator of 9/11, the greatest, most horrible terrorist attack on American soil. But it's been 10 years, and from what reports we had, he was on dialysis, and it's not like he's going to find a kidney transplant somewhere in the hills of Afghanistan or in Pakistan. My wonder is, if we were that close enough to kill him, were we also that close enough to capture him? Wouldn't it have been better if we would have captured him? Now, given, yeah, I understand, maybe he was taken out with a sniper's bullet, but then again, why did they have the body? I just think that it would have been better if we would have brought him in live and brought him to justice than if we would have killed him. Because if we would have brought him in live, we could find out and get all that extra information. Yeah, obviously don't put him at Gitmo. Put him in a very high security installation somewhere. But something just doesn't seem right about executing him like that. And I realize, you know, maybe it's bringing a lot of peace to a lot of families. But then again, what about all the other families? And as Protein View, I'll put his name somewhere around me, pointed out, has it really been worth it, the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, to get this one individual? Because, I mean, that was our main purpose of going into Afghanistan, was to get bin Laden and to get some payback for what we did, or what he did. Of course, we have no justification for being in Iraq, and ultimately, I think bin Laden did exactly what he said he would, bring the U.S. to its knees. No, I'm not saying that we are on our knees per se, but we are in a whole lot worse shape than we were 10 years ago, especially economically. I mean, you want to get the USA going, take a trigger-happy president, give him an excuse to fire his weapon, give him an excuse to do all these other things, and to get the American war machine going again, which costs thousands, well, my bad, trillions of dollars, and give somebody an excuse to pay off their warmongering buddies and whatnot. Because you know that there are people profiting from this war. Oil companies, weapons companies. And how many people have been killed? Both American soldiers and civilians, and Iraqi and Afghani civilians alike. Has it really been worth it to get bin Laden? I don't know. But I do think that it would have been better if we had taken him alive than doing what we did. Those are just my thoughts. Peace out.